What's going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video, reacting to greatest guitar solo every year, 1965 to 2024 by The Man in Me. So what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be reacting to greatest guitar solo every year, 1965 to 2024. If you have not already, as always, please go and subscribe to The Man in Me. I've included the link for the video, the original video, in my description. Please click on that and give the original video a like as well. And on this video, my video, leave a comment on what you'd like to see me react to next. Now, let's get to it. Solid. Absolutely. Wow. He's really banging them off pretty quickly here, but then again, yeah, if we see, the video isn't exactly that long, 6 minutes and 36 seconds, and having to get through all those years, yeah, he's going to be banging them off pretty quickly. Hopefully, that helps avoid copyright, not only for The Man in Me, but for me as well, too. Ba-dum-bum, psh. Yeah? No? Leave a comment below if you think yay or nay on that one. Jimmy gets 2 in a row. 2 of my favorite solos, actually. Solid. That is one of the most copied riffs through not the guitar solo necessarily, but the riff. It's always in A, G, 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 F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F, 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 E, E, E. Yeah, that has been done over and over and over again. It's almost like what 1-4-5 is to the blues, 25 or 6-4 is to rock and roll, pretty much. Of course. Yeah. That's got to be one of the first that I can really remember in rock or metal. Really big examples of trem picking like that. You know, really speed picking, doing stuff like that. And in a sense, it was in at least, I know it happened before, but in a big commercial rock sort of sense. Fantastic guitar solo. Yes, I endorse that entry 100%. Of course. Of course. Ah. I am a Rush fanatic. I love Rush. I love all 3 of them to pieces. But not my favorite Alex Lifeson guitar solo. I have many. And I would have thought that, well, hey, hey, it's only at 1974. Maybe Alex will get a few more. Let's find out. Solid entry. Solid. Absolutely solid. Oh. Achilles' Last Stand is my favorite Zeppelin song of all times. I don't know if that's just because it's such an awesome rockin' tune and that riff just kicks ass, or if it's because it's one of the few songs that hasn't been overplayed to death. I don't know. 6 of one, half dozen of the other, not sure. Of course. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. Eruption into Comfortably Numb. Yeah. Hey, you know what? So far, man and me. Like, you are really, really impressing me on this list. So far, this is pretty freaking spot on. It's not like the Mojo lists that I watch sometimes, but then again, going in, you kind of know it's not really a guitar music channel. But yeah, Man and Me is actually doing quite well on this list so far. There's not a hell of a lot of I disagree anywhere in there. Oh, yeah. R.I.P. Rose. Yeah, what did I say? What did I say? There should be more Alex. Yes, let's give us more Alex, but we're only at 1974. But they glossed over what my favorite Alex Lifeson guitar solo ever was, and that's in La Villa Strangiato. The way it just goes down to nothing, and it's so mellow and melodic, and then just builds towards the end where he's just shredding all to hell as it really picks up. Yeah, that is my favorite ever Lifeson solo. But Limelight ain't bad at all either, man. There are just so many just timeless, awesome solos. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for your service. There'll be a few more of his entries in here, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. We're in the 80s era, which is, some say, and I know people are going to be like, okay, boomer, whatever, boomer. First off, I'm far too young to be a boomer. I'm still old as hell, but I am not old enough to be a boomer. But let's really face it, to a certain extent, at least for rock and shred style guitar, you know, the 80s was considered to be a heyday of guitar. Not just because, I'm not saying the guitar players in the 80s were better than the guitar players we have today by any means. No. What I mean is guitar music was the biggest form of music in the world at that time, with a fair amount of shredding. Now, there's new, young shredders, all these different, you know, math rock guitar players and these different prog guitar players that are just doing some incredible finger picking stuff and some unbelievable stuff. No, there's great guitar playing out there, but it's just not as mainstream as it used to be. But yeah, you know, in the 80s, that's what it was peak of the mainstream guitar hero and all that sort of thing. Oh yeah, by all means. So there's going to be a lot more Eddie Van Halen, a lot more Stevie Ray Vaughan, a lot more Alex Lifeson, I think. Who else can I predict to see in the 80s stretch at least? Oh, geez. I don't know, but definitely more of those. There's going to be like, you know, all the hairband shredders, like Steve Vai's going to be in there for sure. You know, yeah. Mark Knopfler's going to have a few more, I'm sure, as well, too. Oh, yeah. Why did I forget about PNR? Yep. I'm agreeing so far. Yep. this is known as one of the greatest guitar solos in metal ever, actually. It's got everything. It's got groove, it's got melody, it's got shred, it's got, just unbelievable intensity to it, and it's melodic as all hell. This is like a masterpiece of metal thrash guitar playing here. Just an absolute masterpiece, hands down. Yeah, I'll go with it. Not shreddy, but you don't have to shred. You don't have to shred. Sometimes all you got to do is be really creative. It's on a pedal steel, no less. There we go. Oh, yeah. I've long said this before a few different times that he is the most successful, commercially successful instrumental guitar shredder. Because he plays melodic. Again, I've said this in another video that I've watched before. I knew women that did not play guitar at all, that weren't musicians, that didn't know anything about skill level of this guitar player to that had the Surfing with the Alien CD, that had a couple of his other CDs, that, had a lot of his big hits on it, and Summertime Song and all that stuff, because he's melodic. He plays melodies that you can sing. He makes it just sing. He does his shredding as well too, but he's got hooks in there. He understands how to have melody and hooks. So yeah, absolutely, the Satch Man. Good solo. The third. I love the fact that when Adrian Smith, I think it was Adrian Smith that left and came back, or if it was Dave Murray, I forget which one left, and they replaced him with Janik, that when he came back, they were like, okay, yeah, come on back. And he's probably like, okay, I'm fired. No, but wait, he's back. 3 guitars. Think about it, man. On all of our records, there's always that harmonized guitar lead melody thing going. And in the studio, there's a rhythm guitar part behind it. There's more than enough room for 3 guitars in Iron Maiden. And indeed there is. And indeed, they kept him. I always thought he was great, and I love the fact that they did that. Okay, now Maiden has 3 guitars. And why the hell not? Their music, it makes sense. Their arrangements, it makes sense. Oh, yeah. Another Tom Morello awesome guitar solo. Oh, wow. Look up this performance, okay? Look up this performance of Will My Guitar Gently Weeps. Like, who's in on it? It's like Tom Petty, Prince. There's a whole bunch of big famous musicians there. A lot of other lead guitar players as well, too. And Prince goes up with his telly and just destroys. Just goes up and, just acts like Prince, just goes in there and just destroys like no tomorrow, makes every other musician in the room seem about that big, but not in an egotistical I'm better than you way. It just simply is. I remember an old saying that people used to have. There's really only two musicians in the entire world, Prince and everybody else. Oh, yeah. Johnny Boy. We knew this. Nice. I love that track. Awesome. You know, for some of this, I might start showing my age. I made that comment about not being a boomer and not being that old, but you know, it's coming close to the point where I might start showing my age, and there might be quite a few. There's already been a few that I just wasn't familiar with at all, you know, but yeah, Bonamassa is fantastic. I hear his Les Paul collection of gold tops is absolutely insane. Or sad. Very Clark. Starting to here, the last few are quite a few that I'm not familiar with what bands they're associated with too, because it doesn't put the name of the band, it puts the name of the guitar player. But still, just with the name and the rhythm track and everything, there's been quite a few that I'm just not familiar with. There's been some badass playing though. Tell you what though. Tell you what. Great song too, not just great solo. Little Grogu, little Grogu. Try that once again. Wow. Buddy getting an honorable mention out there in 2022. Well, I wonder if actually that was a song that he released in 2022. There's one thing I was going to start to say is it's going to start to get really sparse the closer we get to 2024. There's just not as much guitar music out there in the mainstream, and I'm sure wanted to cover whatever was mainstream and, you know, big at that time. Also not familiar. All right. Well, that was reacting to Greatest Guitar Solo Every Year, 1965 to 2024 by The Man in Me. As always, if you've not already subscribed to The Man in Me, go and give them a sub and go to the description in my video and there'll be a link to the original video. Make sure you give the original video a like, and on this video, my video, leave a comment on what you'd like to see me react to next. Thanks for checking out this video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, click the notification bell, like, comment, and share. It doesn't cost a thing and would really help out the channel. Also, please subscribe to my other channel, GK Mac Music, for some live looping live streams with a side of jackassery, some original music, and some short content, also with a side of jackassery. If you'd like to help out the channel financially, you can buy some merch at the merch store, or you can become a channel member. As always, everyone, thanks so much for your continued support. Do what makes you happy.